Hey, it's Ackerman, and this is Lullaby by Shawn Mullins. It's got a funky tuning. It's a G tuning, and it's got some great syncopated rhythms, so I'll break it down, and we'll start. So first we'll start with the tuning. Again, it's an open G tuning, so the low E is actually tuned up to a G, and then the A is tuned down to the same G. So the first two, or the bottom two strings are the same note. Then the fourth string is a G, as always, I'm sorry, a D, as is normal. Third string is a G, it's normal standard. Second string is a B, standard. And then the top E is actually dropped down to a D, so that's a little different. And then when you play through all the notes, it sounds like this. So tune up, and then we'll get started. So it sounds like this. And the way that's broken down is it starts with two G notes. So just on the sixth string twice. And then that percussive sound is just him slapping through the strings with his hands muting, or his hand muting all the strings. So his hand's kind of sitting between the 5th and 7th fret, just laying gently on the strings, and as he plucks through it, it gives that nice percussive sound. So it's like, and then he grabs some harmonics, so it's like, so 2 on the G, 3 times through the muted strings, right? And those 2 harmonics are first the 3rd fret, I'm sorry, 3rd string 7th fret, down to the 5th string 7th fret, and then sweeping through this funky D chord. It's actually his 2nd fingers on the 7th fret of the 6th string, 3rd finger on the 2nd fret, I'm sorry, 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string, and every other note is played through except the 5th string is muted. By my second finger is just kind of laying gently over the 5th string. So, and he really articulates going through it, you know, like playing every note really sort of intentionally and one after the other, instead of, you know, right through all the notes. He's strumming right through it. You know, each string is played one at a time. So then what he does is he hits the open 6th string and hammers on the 4th fret, and then comes in with that percussive again. So his fingers are just laying on top of the strings gently. Right? And then the last phrase is like this. So he starts on the 4th fret of the 6th string, hammers on the 5th fret of the 6th string with his 3rd finger, and then just plays through the open strings here. So it's hammer on 4th to 5th on the 6th string, open 4th, open 3rd, and he's got his pinky on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, and then the open 1st string, and then back to the 5th fret of the 2nd string. So it's like, and then to the open D again, or G, sorry. So it's, and that's pretty much the main phrase of the whole song. There's a couple of chords that happen different on the chorus, so we'll go over that. On the chorus, he starts with it's the open G, which is just all the notes going, but he actually adds this G way up top on the 10th fret, on the 8th fret of the 2nd string with his pinky. So he starts with all the notes open except for his pinky on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. Then he drops it down to that same note that we strummed through in the riff, which is your 2nd fret on the 7th fret of the 6th string. Sorry, 2nd finger on the 7th fret of the 6th string, and your 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string, and all the other notes open except for the 5th string, which I'm muting. Drop that form down 1 or 2 frets to the 5th fret, and back up to the 7th. So it's and that last chord was actually on the 2nd fret. So he's playing 2nd fingers holding down the 2 bottom G's, and his 3rd finger is holding the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, giving it that tension. Sliding up to the 5th fret, and then it starts all over again. Later.